used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful, something beautiful. Selling a dream, smoking mirrors.
Hi guys, it's Avalon here. Welcome back to Simply Avalon, and today I finally have another soccer themed video. I have promised it for you guys, and I finally got around to actually filming it. Now, if you realize my hair is slightly wet, mostly because I just came back from soccer practice, which is half the reason why I'm doing this video now. But I'm going to show you what's inside my soccer bag so that you have an idea of what to put in your soccer bag. Either way, let's go ahead and get started with the video, and I'm going to take off my glasses because I can see the glare. Now, before I even get into what's inside my backpack, my soccer bag, I want to go ahead and tell you that it is a black Brava bag. I'm gonna be totally honest, I like the Adidas bags, but for all intents and purposes, unless you're playing Elite or something, or you just really need a lot of space, there's really no point in having a super expensive soccer bag, at least in my opinion. I want to also add the fact that I did get this bag 2 years ago, so I will try to find it for you guys, but it may not be the exact type. Also, you may hear some background noise because my sisters are playing piano right now for their piano practice. But yeah, that's all. So the first thing I'm going to show you are my cleats. They are disgusting right now, mostly because I just played and we practically had a monsoon yesterday, so the field was in shambles, but I decided to shoot anyway. Now, starting with the outside part of the bag, we got my 3 water bottles. Now, I'm going to be totally honest, I take this to school on normal days, and even though I'm not back in school yet, I just decided to bring it because I knew I was going to be thirsty at practice. Then we have a normal water bottle, just a squirty bottle. And you don't have to bring this much water to practice, but with any sport, you want to make sure that you stay hydrated. And for me personally, I know that I have to drink a whole bunch of water. So that's just me. And I fit them all in this one area. This is probably just meant for 1 or 2 water bottles, but I fit in 3. So the next part is this key ring area. I've added a new thing to it, and it is this penguin water bottle. I actually did not drink from this today, but I was like, So what you do with this penguin water bottle, firstly, it clips on to the clip. Let me unclip it. And you literally just put water in it, freeze it overnight, and you can either use it as an ice pack, or you can use it, let it melt during practice, and you can use it as a water bottle. So then also on my key ring, I have one from Motion, because I love Motion. I have a tag that says my name and the school, and then it also has a quote that says, "I am a member of a team and I rely on a team. Refer to it and sacrifice for the team because the team, not the individual, is the ultimate champion." Food for thought. So this bag also comes with a soccer ball placement. Obviously, I'm not about to bring a soccer ball inside my room, so there is no soccer ball right now. My first con right now, if you put in a soccer ball that's size 4, size 5, you know, the normal size for high school play, it's going to fit inside the bag, but since there is really no hoop or whatever that you can just hook it up like this, then it's going to fall out sometimes. So that's just a little bit of a So now I'm going to go into the main compartment first before going to this outside one, because I know there's a whole bunch of stuff in my outside compartment. Firstly, let me show you how much space you have. There's a lot of space. They have 2 slots. One where my cleats usually are. I'm trying to show you, but I'm not sure if it's working. And yeah, I usually put either my tennis shoes or my cleats. Right now, my cleats would have been in here, but they're nasty. That's not going to happen. And yeah, in the main compartment, I always like to bring at least one long sleeve shirt with me, especially since it's supposed to be cold, and Alabama weather is just so temperamental right now. So yesterday it was warm, today it was 40, so just in case, I always like to bring one long sleeve shirt, just in case. Then I bring pressure shirt. There we go. This is from Adidas. This is just from a team that I played in the past. Bring a t-shirt, mostly because I like to pack for 2 days of practice. I also bring shorts, mostly because you never know at the end of the day if it's going to be warm, if it's going to warm up, or if it's going to be cold. So I like to bring shorts just in case I decide it's warm enough for shorts. Then, of course, I'm going to have leggings in here, and then I usually bring a jacket, but I just put my jacket into the wash because I just wore it at practice. So I always like to bring leggings, shorts, sleeves, and then also extra t-shirt and a light jacket. So those are like the 5 things that I like to just keep in my bag just in case. Even if it's like a game day, especially if it's a game day, I like to have that in my bag because if we're waiting on the guys to finish their game, sometimes it's gonna get like really, really cold around 8 o'clock when they're like finishing their game. So, and I mean, you're already hot and sweaty, so you want to warm up and bring layers. Please bring layers to your game. So another thing that I like to bring in my second pocket, which is right beside where the soccer ball area would be, it's right in here. This is like my most important area, I would say. One of the most important areas in my bag. Firstly, I bring some cleansing pads. This is so very important in my opinion. After practice, to be totally honest, even after a game, you usually want to just wash your face off, but if the bathrooms are locked, which happens to us sometimes when we're practicing during break, then just having like these wipes to wipe your face off are A1. Also, if you are at a game and you don't want to go to the other team's bathrooms or you don't know where they are, bring wipes for your face. This will also help for those people like me who have sort of sensitive skin where like after the sweat has dried off, it gets really, really itchy. This is really helpful. You don't have to get this exact brand, obviously, but I like to get something that's slightly smaller. And another tip that I have, but I obviously didn't do because it's cold right now, when it's warmer, you can take your wipes, put them in a Ziploc bag, freeze them, and then bring them to the game so that it can also be very cold and refreshing. Then another thing that I bring in my bag are some earbuds. You never know when your coach will have you conditioning, and if he or she allows it, you can listen to music. So I always like to be prepared. And also, just in case I forget to bring my headphones, I automatically have some earbuds that I can use while on the bus. Big pro right there. I bring an extra pair of socks. Lots of socks. Firstly, I bring an extra pair of like normal running socks just for your tennis shoes, mostly because if we're conditioning or if we're on the field and I have like my socks on with my cleats and it was really dirty like it was today, your socks will get stained so easily. And if you want to put them back into your normal shoes, you're probably going to want to have a fresh pair of clean socks to wear. Then I also like to bring a pair of game socks or really just practice socks with me, mostly because 1, I would like to have 2 pairs just in case someone else needs it, and 2, just in case I forget it on another just random soccer practice day, then I have an extra pair of socks so I don't have to go and ask around for a pair of socks. Now, my last thing that I would like to pack in my bag is some snacks. I'm gonna be totally honest, I kind of get car sick sometimes when we're driving to games, so I like to bring like some crackers, specifically peanut butter crackers because these are like my favorite, and I'll bring that for the game. Also for the trip back, since we come really late and we never stop at any place, we usually just bring like a Chick-fil-A sandwich with us. This can be like a really easy snack that you can have either going to the game or coming back from the game. So now I'm going to the top pocket, and what I always have in there, wait a second, I just like tossed it over here. Is a mini first aid kit. Now, you don't think that you'll use this, but you end up, sometimes you may end up doing this. What it includes is like some antiseptic towels, some antacid, and pain medicine, and then also some band-aids. Which obviously, if you've played soccer before on some certain fields, you already know, especially turf, you already know if you're falling a lot, you may want to at least have 1 band-aid with you because you never know when you may skin up your knees. So it's always nice to have that in your bag. And then, of course, I like to bring some feminine products just in case that happens either at a game or at a practice. You always want to come prepared. So that is all that is in my soccer bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. And if you have any additional things that you think that I should add into my soccer bag, then definitely comment that below. And if you have any extra time on your hands, I would love if you visited my blog, which is simplyavalon.blogspot.com. I know, helpless plug, but I really want to get that to 5,000 page views this year. And yeah, I think that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Go through the darkest of days, having to heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down.